It was the 14th century when water started to be diverted from streams into Lahaina, turning it into a lush environment of native crops.
But over time, the water stopped flowing. Kamakapili explains why.
With everything going on Maui for the past couple weeks, in particular, Lahaina has really been on the headlines and the spotlight of everybody's attention, where even the story of Lahaina being once the capital of the Hawaiian Kingdom, that's becoming more known around the islands and really around the world. But we're here to fill in a little more of Lahaina's history with you. So we're here at UH Manoa with one retired professor of ethnic studies. We're here with Kumu Daviana McGregor. Thank you very much, Kumu, for taking the time. Tell us a little bit about this. We mentioned that Lahaina was once the capital for a certain amount of time, but if you don't mind helping to paint a picture, because we keep hearing about Lahaina especially being more lush with water compared to what we see today. So if you don't mind painting a little picture of what Lahaina looked like during the time of it being the capital.
When the first botanist came in 1792 on Vancouver's voyage, he writes about how the land is so lush that there's all these fish ponds and stream waters and springs, and that everything is cultivated to its ultimate. There's these gardens of sweet potato, there's these great trees of ulu, and you get this beautiful picture of lushness that was Lahaina. And where the chief lived at the time was Kahekili, High Chief Kahekili. He lived in the Moku'ula, which was in the center of the Mokuhinia fish pond. And it was a very sacred area guarded by the Kihawahine, or the mo'o, that, you know, protects the land and the waters there of Lahaina. And so it was a very central place for the major chiefs of Hawaii.
And speaking of that same Moku'ula island, fast forward to King Kamehameha III, he also called that island and as his residence as well. But from that time, how did then the transition from being such a lush Aina to being such a droughted Aina? When we even look at the name Lahaina, one translation is the cruel sun leading to its drought. So where was that transition? That
came when sugarcane began to be cultivated on a large-scale basis in the 1860s. And there's a report in 1867 by Davida Malo and others on some of the mission. They went house to house because there was a famine in Lahaina in 1867, and they wanted to know what was the cause of it. And what they found was that the cultivation of sugar, the foundation of what later became Pioneer Mill, was diverting the water away from the taro pond fields into the sugarcane fields. And people were also starting to grow sugar instead of kalo, and so this led to the loss of subsistence food, and the report was we should stop cultivating sugar and we should go back and cultivate the ulu and the sweet potato and the taro. But as we know, sugarcane began to develop more there in Lahaina and divert more waters to expand the cultivation of sugar under Pioneer Mill into the 20th century.
Thank you very much, Kumu, for helping to fill in some of those blanks for us in terms of Lahaina's history.
Okay.
Mahalo. Again, this is just a little more for you to understand our history of Lahaina and maybe how we can use that to better move forward into the future. If you want to learn more about Hawaii's history or culture, feel free to visit our website, khon2.com, and click on the Aloha Authentic tab. Did you know? Now you do. Kamakapili with KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.